Next on the news. A round of applause for an Italian teacher who's retiring. After almost 4 decades teaching Catholic students, she can sum up her career with one word.
Professionale, professional. I tried to give the best of myself to my career.
The number of people crossing state lines for abortions has gone up. Which states are seeing an influx?
Day and night, night and day.
They are traveling across the country with the body of Christ, and the Eucharistic pilgrims say even the quiet moments are being filled with prayer. Plus, why are these monks walking thousands of miles? They're on a peace mission. I'm Christine Persichetti. Currents News starts right now. Applause and tears as students and staff at Archbishop Molloy High School say arrivederci to Mrs. Dionisi. With the school year coming to an end, some teachers are looking forward to summer break. Others are going on a permanent vacation. Palmina Dionisi, an Italian teacher at Archbishop Molloy in Briarwood, is retiring after 38 years. Currents News' Jessica Easthope was there for her last day in her classroom.
This is my home away from home.
Palmina Dionisi has been spending her days in this classroom at Archbishop Molloy High School in Briarwood for nearly 4 decades. But now her teaching career has come to an end.
38 wonderful, fulfilling, fantastic, challenging years. I loved every minute of it. I gave 100% of myself to my kids every single day.
Her last day at Molloy was a celebration, her devotion getting some much-deserved recognition by students and her fellow faculty. Palmina's final walkout was a rush of emotion. But there was no rushing in packing up her classroom. Palmina took her time, sifting through the memories. Her Italian classes became a blend of language and culture. Though Palmina was born here, her parents were new immigrants, and her first language was Italian. So starting school was a bit of a struggle.
On the corner, there used to be a pharmacy, and the pharmacist there spoke both Italian and English. So we would go there in the evening and have him correct my homework.
But she learned to lean on her faith and pass it on to her students.
I always looked to my favorite saint, Padre Pio, and until now, he's never disappointed me.
In retirement, Palmina's excited to make pasta from scratch with her family and spend more time with her new granddaughter. But she has no regrets when it came to the time she's spent away from home.
One Italian word to describe my career: professionale, professional. I tried to give the best of myself to my career every day.
She was the teacher, but as for what she learned,
students, they want a challenge. Good kids. I'll miss them.
Now that is a professional. In Briarwood, Jessica Easthope, Currents News.
Congrats to her. An update now on a Molloy junior who competed in the Olympic trials. Unfortunately, Sean Green did not make the Olympics, but he is still waiting to find out if he made the national team. Sean first began swimming at the age of 10 and has since amassed several records. We'll be praying for him as he continues to follow his dreams. Breaking news now, the Oklahoma Supreme Court blocked what would have been the first publicly funded religious charter school in the United States. The High Court ruled the state had to rescind its contract with St. Isidore of Seville Catholic Virtual Charter School, saying it broke the state law because a charter school must be non-sectarian. St. Isidore would have been an online school open to students across Oklahoma from kindergarten through 12th grade. Teaching the Catholic faith would have been part of the curriculum. A procession filled the streets of Brooklyn with music and dancing. Wearing traditional garb and performing traditional dances, parishioners traveled from St. Teresa of Avila to the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph Monday night, all in honor of the feast of St. John the Baptist. Jesus' cousin is one of only 3 birthdays celebrated in the church's liturgical calendar. He's known for preparing the way for Christ before he began his public ministry. A new report out now shows the number of people who have traveled for an abortion has increased. According to the Guttmacher Institute, more than 171,000 people traveled for an abortion in 2023. That's up from more than 73,000 in 2019. Texas had the most residents leave the state for the procedure at more than 35,000, and Illinois saw the most out-of-state patients travel there to get the procedure at more than 37,000. So where is abortion legal and not legal around the country? Right now, there are currently 29 states where abortion is legal, including in New York. In 7 states, abortion is legal with gestational limit of between 6 to 18 weeks. 14 states either have a total ban or a near total ban. The bishops of New York are committed to helping moms in need. They have a resources page designed to help you find a pro-life center near you. Just go to nyscatholic.org/help for moms. There's also a statewide map that directs you to local Catholic parishes that have ministries available. Catholics around the country are preparing for the National Eucharistic Congress. The July event will see tens of thousands of faithful in Indianapolis getting closer to Christ. Now we're finding out more about the special musical guests who will also be there. Attendees will have a special opportunity to see Bernadette des Lourdes, the musical. The show was inspired by the official transcripts from St. Bernadette's interrogations by French authorities after the Blessed Mother appeared to her. The Congress will also feature musicians and bands from all over the country, like Grammy-nominated musician and composer Matt Maher. For some attending the Congress, they are traveling thousands of miles with the Blessed Sacrament to get there. This video comes from the St. Elizabeth Ann Seton route, pilgrims traveling from Connecticut to Indianapolis. They say when they are not walking with Christ and driving to their next destination, they still adore Jesus in their support van, sometimes in silence and sometimes with prayers like the Rosary. This clip was taken after the pilgrims stopped in West Virginia, where they celebrated Mass and took part in a Eucharistic procession. To learn more about all things related to the National Eucharistic Pilgrimage and Congress, just go to eucharisticrevival.org. The pilgrims aren't the only ones getting their steps in. We're about to introduce you to some monks on a mission. The Buddhist monks from Thailand are walking thousands of miles in the U.S. on a journey to promote peace.
I'm crying. You know, it's crazy because I've heard about their journey yesterday, right, Dad?
Yeah, I told her yesterday.
That's Brooke Dimmer, right after meeting a group of Buddhist monks on an extraordinary journey. They've been walking all the way from Key West, Florida to Western New York. Their goal? To promote peace.
We love peace. We love peace. We love peace.
Their 2,000-mile walk began almost 3 months ago and is set to end on Saturday at Niagara Falls. This is the leader of the walking monks, Tan Sunan.
We work hard by walking because we want anybody to know peace comes from inside.
The monks are carrying nothing with them, just their orange robes and well-worn sandals. As they continue to walk north, they're stopped every few hundred yards by people wanting to meet them. They bring the monks water and food and offer shelter in awe of their dedication.
An incredible experience. I couldn't even imagine what kind of feelings I would have, and they're just, their presence is outstanding.
And you can follow the monks' journey on the Facebook group Walk for World Peace. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.
Finding an empty pew to sit in on Sundays is a challenge at Our Lady of Sorrows Church in Corona.
We're getting every week, right now, at this very time, between 10 to 15,000 people a week.
Jenny's always there, but not just on Sundays.
¿Quién hizo la primera confesión hoy? Who did their first confession today?
How Jenny Alonso makes up the pulse of the parish, Wednesday on Currents News.